a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
I keep doing the wrong thing to get into this mod. Hi, everybody. That one. Welcome to me totally... Oh, shit. Okay, this is kind of where we stayed. Sleep can wait. I'd love to stay a while. That's my boy right there. Finishing up the rest and saying goodbye to Tony and Polly, they leave, and we head to the office once again. The same chair, the same whiskey, and the same brand of cigars. I'm a bit worried about what happened if I'd pulled out a cigarette at this point, and I have no intention of finding out. So, my boy, I see you're worried about a big daddy rip there, ain't ya? No need to answer. I know he's a bit terrifying, always trying to put up a facade of being a real hard-boiled type. He's just protective of his little girl. You should have seen how he treated Trish when she started to pull them there bad thoughts into poor Lucy's head. Anyway, my point's this. Get to know him, show him you're a proper man, ready to care for his little girl. That you're not just trying to get a piece of that Petro, you know. Oh, that. I'm very well aware. All of a sudden, the room feels very cold. Arms weak, palms are sweaty. I'm rattling my glass so that the ice cubes are clattering against the edges. My boy, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Just gotta show him you mean more than that, too. You gotta show him you'll take care of his baby. Put in your best side. Taking a drag of the cigar, I feel the whiskey start to cool my nerves a bit. I can handle this. Show Moe that I'm serious. I want to put in my best side for Ripley's baby. Okay. I best want to put a baby in his girl. At this point, it's not a slip, it's a Freudian fall into a Grand Canyon. Moe almost swallows his cigar in surprise. I mean that I'll take care of her and I'll take care of his baby. Then he cracks up and starts laughing heartily. And my lad, you need to work on them phrasings of yours. Moe reaches over, punching my shoulder, to which I brace myself just enough to not have me and the chair go careening off into the distance. Yet the whiskey doesn't dull my sense enough to make up for the pain. Choking back tears, I try and sit still. Aw, no need to get teary-eyed, kid. Don't be so uptight. No need to worry about it too much. Suddenly looking serious, he looks at me with a cold, calculating stare. And if you ever get in trouble, you know that Uncle Moe's right here for you. Leaning back, he turns back to his normal, cheerful mannerisms. So advice? See if you can go out bowling or fishing with old Rebel loves to get out and do some physicals. Between you and me, he bragged loads about them there golf swings of his, but the man could have never finished below par for as long as I known him. So I should go bowling with him? Ain't that a great idea? Show him you mean business. Oh, so this leads into that. Okay. What you want to give him is your all. Put your best foot forward. If it comes to that, Uncle Moe's gonna join you twos. Looking down at my glass and that half-smoked cigar in my hand, I feel odd. It feels odd to have someone care for me like this. You gotta stop that mumbling, kid. And don't you worry too much about it. You should be aching for a good father figure. Ain't no one better than me at whipping some shape into kids like you. Thanks, boss. For this one, you can call me Uncle Kid. Thanks, Uncle Moe. You're very welcome, kid. Now smoke up, finish that glass of yours, and then we'll close up and head home. I finish the glass, letting the alcohol dull my worries. The last inch of the stogie tastes great as as it mixes with the remaining flavor of the whiskey that's still lingering about. I've grown fond of these. It's going to be an expensive habit if I keep it up. We pack up and head out. Locking the door behind us, Moe gives me a hug before I walk off toward the bus stop. After that, it's a blur. All of a sudden, I'm just home. My bed welcomes me with open arms. I wake up the following morning when the sun shines in through my blinds, stabbing me in my sore eyes. I curse and look at my phone, but it's dead. I forgot to plug it in when I got home. A cold sweat, I put it on the charger as I rush to put my clothes back on and toast a slice of bread. I run out of my apartment building with the slice of toast in my mouth like a schoolgirl running late for class. Being late to work in my first week would make a terrible impression. Thankfully, I make it with a few minutes to spare. It turns out to be a busy day today. I barely... Is his thing changing? Is his apron changing each time? I barely have time to clean the tables before the next set of guests arrive. I've just gotten finished wiping off one of the larger tables when I hear Moe call out for me. Hey kid, you're running behind. Go take table 12 and order. I'll get Tony to table cleaning duty. Okay, boss. You got it, boss. Oh, fuck off right now. Fuck right off. You can fuck right off. A family of dinos are sitting down at a table 12. The father and mother are trying to wrangle their unruly teenage son while their clearly mentally challenged daughter is chewing on some crayons. That's evil. She's probably got a bright future ahead of her in the Marines. Holy shit. Hello, welcome to Moe's. Sorry for the... Wait. What can I get you to drink? I'll have a Coke. Me too. I'll have a water and she'll have a lemonade. Sorry, we don't have water. Is Coke okay? I mean, we don't have Pepsi. Is water okay? I take a deep breath, inhaling to do a quick factory reset. We don't have Coke. Is Pepsi okay? Yeah, it's fine. By chance, can we put in our order now? I think we know what we want. Oh, sure. What do you have? I'll have a personal pepperoni pizza. Honey, what do you like? I'll take an eggplant parmesan, I think. Eggplant parmesan. And for you, sir? I'll have a 3-cheese penne, and she'll have a kid's burger. But can we have no tomatoes on that? Sir, that has to be tomatoes in the sauce. There's no way I can remove tomatoes from the sauce. No, on her burger. No tomatoes? Yeah, no tomatoes, please. Okay. No tomatoes for the potato. I'm sorry, what was that? What was what? What you just said. What I just... Oh, fuck. How did you know her nickname? Her what? I look over the teenagers, sitting ever so collected. A drop of sweat rolls down slowly down his cheek, revealing otherwise. Yes, that's Dolph's little nickname he gives her. Isn't that right, Dolphy? At the mere mention of his name, he snaps to attention. Our eyes lock. A moment of solidarity between two strangers who in a moment stand together as brothers. Brothers together in arms, who, if one falls, so shall the other. It's a common name from my home country of Italy. Bullet dodge, well done, Ghost Rider. Italy, huh? Can't say I've ever heard of an Italy. Where's that located? Play it cool. Use that D+ grade in geography. It's Southern Europe? Oh. Very nice. Like it's east of Spain, I think? Don't overdo it. Spain? What? I mean, Mexicans speak Spanish, but there's no Spain. It's just a language. The fucking worst part is there are people that think like this. Well, wait, no, I believe Spain is an actual country. We need to keep course. Moe's, lock this sucker down. Right, next to Atlantis? And you crashed it, dumbass. Dad, man, I'm hungry. Save through teamwork. Mistakes into miracles. You called a kid You called a kid retarded? Anon! What the fuck is wrong with you? No, I didn't. I called her a potato. That's not any better. Is if you have a guinea pig. Vegetables are considerably better than retards. Oh, I love this. Wait. Oh yeah, that one time. This is fucking stupid. This is nice. Today I'm finally getting some time to breathe. Thank you, Raptor Jesus, for these last few hours of being so slow. Now that there's no one around, I'll check if there's anything interesting happening in my favorite Machiavellian fish milking forum. Pulling out my phone from my pocket, I open the app and navigate myself to my favorite board. Coomer bait, baited coomers, snoy shilling, and an openly coom-filled thread. Where are the video games? The bell above it rings as the front door opens, interrupting me before I can type a single shitpost. Quickly hiding my phone, with the speed of an experienced mid-lecture browser, I look up at her with my trademark customer service smile. Hello, miss. Welcome to Moe's. What can I get you? What the fuck is that? Whoa. That's one long fucking neck. Hello. Oh, you assholes. How am I gonna do this? Hello, I'd like to get a 5-piece supper. Can I see your menu? Wait, what? What did she say? You too, miss? Sorry. I like to order. Can I see your menu? I'm going so far into hell for this one. Is that even English? I can barely understand 1/10 of the words. Oh, what the fuck was that 4chan post? Somebody might know the potato post I'm talking about with the guy that worked at the restaurant. Yes, this is a pizza place, miss. She looks at me with confusion look on her face. Ike. Oh, she's Scottish. Fuck it, I'm keeping the retard. It's funnier. I can see a pizza place. I want to order one. She's starting to look annoyed at my lack of understanding her esoteric ramblings. Pizza? You? Now me. You drab poofta. A simple said yes. Shit, I have no idea what she's trying to say. I have to assume she wants a pizza. She wouldn't come here otherwise, right? Would you like to order a pizza, miss? This is what I was just saying to you. Didn't you? Yeah, fuck it, I can't deal with the tongue thing. Didn't your ma drop you on your head when you was a baron? Fuck it. Fuck it, it's funny to do it in the retard speak. Course you was reached. Look, give me a menu, alright? She points to our stack of menus. Oh, would you like a menu, miss? Handing over a menu seems to calm her down a bit. This is actually a long one. She looks over it. Her expression has soothed while reading through our list of pizzas. Alright, I'll have 5 pizza suppers. 1 small Hawaiian, 2 medium vegetarians, 1 with extra olives, the other with alum, but with extra onion, alright? Yeah, I know I'm going to hell, but at least y'all laughed at it. Did you catch that, boyo? God, I don't know what I'm doing. Excuse me? Fucking Christ, fucking everyone is just chewing these awfully fucking rockers. I swear, my mom, I'm gonna lose it. Fuck, I can't do this alone. I need backup. Excuse me, miss, I'll be right back. Sure. Sweating bullets, I try to force a reassuring smile. Boss, I need help. Could you come with me for a second? Sure, kid. What you got a problem with? Those two ladies come back. Well, there's one lady, but it's a different woman. She's got... Say no more, kid. Uncle Moe will show you how to talk to the ladies. Oh, God, it's a potato. It's a potato from fucking Scotland. That's even worse. Moe looks over our cryptid customer, shooting her his $1 million smile. Hello there, miss. What can I get you? Ah, finally. Just as I was saying to your boy here, I'd like to order 5 pizza suppers. Moe freezes, yet still holds on to his smile for dear life. Sorry, miss. Could you say that again? Sweet Mary and Joseph. Another bleeding idiot. Listen here. I just want to order some pizzas. Can you just do me a favor and please make me some pizzas? Moe leans over to me, still smiling, and whispers under his breath. Anon, my boy. Do you have any idea what that lady's trying to say? That's why I asked you to help, boss. Alright, don't you worry about it. I'm sure we'll figure this out together. Okay, boss, I'm counting on you. 20 minutes later. Thank you, Raptor Jesus. I think we finally got it. Okay, so your order is 1 small number 6, 1 medium number 6, no olives, with no olives, 1 medium number 6 with extra onions, and 2 number 25s with extra cheese. I checked the order once more to confirm that before looking back at her. Will that be everything, miss? That's everything. Alright, kid, we got it. Yeah, we sure did, boss. Don't smash your bony fingers from frickin' wanking each other off, your knobbies off, you fucking Wankensteins. So, where'd you like to sit, miss? You can eat outside or inside. The woman takes a deep breath. She's starting to shake as she slowly turns red. I told you before! Eesh! Take away! Meaning to take with me. Outside. Outside? There are a lot of vacant tables. You can sit wherever you like. The chance of being killed by a cryptid is low, but never zero, especially not now. Take away! Box! Box! We got you, miss. Polly, prepare the lady's takeaway. Anon, get to fixing a payment. Sweating and tired, I start to punch the numbers into the register. Alright, so your order totals to $50 with our 5 pizza discount coupon. Taking her payment, I can see how she is also tired from all this. Please take a seat. Your order will take about 15 minutes. She takes over the biggest table we have, resting her neck on the massive slab of oak. After another 15 minutes of taking orders and serving our customers, Polly hands me the boxes. Godspeed, kid. You too. Polly gives me a pat on the back before heading back to the kitchen as I walk over to the lady at the table. Here's your order, miss. Handing over the 5 boxes, it's like the weight of the world is lifted from her shoulders. Finally! Took you long enough. Have a nice day. Come again soon. Alright, big thanks to you, monkey man. You too, miss. Her expression drops. She gets up, taking the boxes, and heads out while she curses under her breath. You monkey snob slabbing reprobate. Nothing but a poofty mink. Hey, that's one fiery gal, I tell you, my boy. Good thing you went and fetched me. Together we was better than each other's on our own. Oh yeah. She was this close to flipping her lid on strangling us, kid. Damn, boss. Have a little faith in old Moe. Have a little faith. Omo got some first-hand experience when it comes to things like these. Pulling down his collar, he reveals a scar on the back of his neck. Together with your cryptological skills and these charms of mine, we did it. Another happy customer. I don't know, boss. She looked pretty annoyed when she left. Details, my boy, details. Bada bing. Bada boom. Speaking about nothing, kid, what language did you two speak to each other's? I'm about 80% sure we spoke English. I think. Moe's grin fades. Shock and panic course the room. That was English, Anon! Thank God the next day wasn't so bad. Just a regular Thursday. A slow day turning into a slow night. Everything's in order and I'm just getting paid to shitpost on a Flemish dairy management forum. Oh Jesus, that was the fucking sound effect from Metal Gear, wasn't it? Yeah. How did I not hear the bell? How is he just here? Mr. Spears, how are you doing today? Mr. Moy, is that actually his last name? I didn't know. Mr. Moyes, how nice to see you. Enjoying your spring break? Having fun working through it, I guess. Who needs a beach vacation, am I right? Spears nods and grunts. He approves. Not every day you see a teacher or principal outside of school setting. It's easy to forget that they're not locked up in the high school building. Fair point. Beach vacations are overrated. Loitering in the sun only gets worse as you get older, I tell you. You're spending the best of your years of your life right now. You've got to grasp your opportunities when they show themselves. Man, if this is the best part, I can't wait to see how it'll get worse. Anyways, are you here to pick up or dine in, sir? Oh, dining in. Going to need a table for two, preferably outside if possible. Oh, and mind if I have two menus? No, not at all. Here you go. Thank you. Spears tucks the menus under his arm and leaves. Oh my God, he has a date. Right out the door. As Spears leaves, the bell again fails to indicate that the door opened, which is weird since it's a mechanical bell. Literally, it is just hanging in the door. What? I saw him stare at it menacingly for a second before leaving. After a few minutes, Spears returns inside. We've decided we'd like a table for two outside, the house red, and the $50... Sure. That. Outside at night? Out with the missus, sir? Only so many nights in the summer, Anon. We better treasure them. 1 second. A customer is always right, but we've only got tables inside. Did we even have a proper permit to serve tables outside? I head off to confirm things with Mo. Oh, are they gonna do the fucking Lady and the Tramp thing? I pass Polly, who's taking it easy, not looking over some recipes in the kitchen. Huh, that's weird. They don't really look like recipes. The book he's on looks like a building schematics with notes in Oh yeah. Go Polly. Polly, you go, bro. You do what you gotta do. Get that done. You help Uncle Mo. In the overpass, the door will be referenced Friday at closing time. I never would have guessed that he'd be into architecture. Nah, fuck that. You know what he's doing, Anon. Don't you pull that shit. God, I sound like one of my family members. It's been a very long time since I gotta go straight New Yorker. Mo's sitting in his office going over the restaurant ledger. Hey boss, do we have outdoor seating? Outdoor? Oh, is that Gennett? Oh, fuck you. Is that Gennady that's asking for it? Come with me and lend a hand, why don't you? Let's get the big table out. Gennady, fuck you. Hey kid, have you heard anything about what happened earlier? I just want to say, by the way, so far I have been absolutely delighted with these mods and these standalones that people are doing for Snoot Snoot. So I'm glad everyone decided to vote yes on me doing this, because this is pretty good. This is our first official mod that we've done, and it's pretty good. No boss. We got a tin of lasagna missing and a broken window to the kitchen. Who in the hells would break a window to steal a lasagna? Gorefield. No idea, boss. I just wish things were more safe for work. I hate when hooligans get into our place. If I get my hands on them, they be real sorry for what they gone and done. Oh, I'm sure about that, boss. Excuse my voice. Moe drags me with him further back into the restaurant to the considerably hidden room stowed away in a corner. My voice is dying. Doing Moe too much. There's a menagerie of tables and chairs in various sizes, some really large and some really small. Boss, what are these? Chairs for ants? Nah, them's there seats for sizably challenged patrons. You know, shorter and taller folk. Ah, right. Here, help me move this here table. Moe picks it up with no effort. When I try to assist, I realize it's a really fucking heavy table. He's practically hoisting the table by himself at this point. Even with all my strength put into it, I can barely assist. Alright, kid, I'm gonna need you to get it up there and push over this bump. Already out of breath, I nod and steel myself. I chant the mantra shared on the Mongolian weightlifting forums. Lightweight, baby! With every ounce of strength Raptor Jesus can offer, I heave the table up on an inch. 1 rep max. The table has hurdled the mountain. What's you shouting about over there, kid? Nothing, boss. We proceed to move the table around to the front. And by we, I mean Moe making it ever so apparent that I need to start lifting. In between my shallow breathing and slight cursing, I wheeze out a question that had begun to form in my mind when we first looked at this massive table. Boss, why do we need this huge table? Spears isn't such a big... Oh, no. For you. You'll see, kid. Let's just put it down right here. I'll fetch the chairs, you set the table. Halfway keeled over and sucking in air, I give him a shaky thumbs up. Attaboy! Crawling into the restaurant and fetching cutlery, plates, napkins, and glasses has never been this tiring. Crawling back out, I see that Moe's already fetched the chairs from storage. He's chatting it up with Spears and... the lady. The big lady. The absolute. Spears. How in the hell did you become so based? Oh my god, I know who he's dating. Ah, and Gennady. That fucks with me because that's close to a teacher I had. And Gennady, it's good to see you again. How you been? I know who it is a reference of, by the way, guys. Of course. Wonderful old friend. How's the restaurant running? Well, I can't complain too much. You know, been busy straightening Anon out. I join in and Moe lays a good slap on my back. It throws me off a tad, but I can't falter in front of Spears. So this is the mysterious Anon I've been hearing about. Oh, my apologies, Anon, this is my wife, Fang. Another Fang? It's a nice name. Miss Spears extends her hand to me. It's a pleasure, ma'am. Like with her husband, her hand is encapsulating by a vice-like grip. We shake. Then I get back to setting their table while making small talk. Right after I'm done, the bell chimes, calling for me to go back inside. I excuse myself from the trio as they continue their pleasantries. Moe gives me his signature thumbs up when he sees me leaving. As I leave, I take a look back at Principal Spears. He seems relaxed. We lock eyes and he gives me an approving nod. I don't know why, but I'm relieved to see it. Moe stays out with Spears for a while before heading into his office for a moment. For the rest of the night, he personally waits their table, leaving me at the counter. It goes by smoothly and coastally for me by the counter. Not many eat-ins, mostly takeouts. I pick up the pizza, I give them the pizza, I charge them occasionally if they haven't paid yet. I even helped Tony move a few inventory items from the van to the back. I didn't know cheese came in crates, but whatever. Must be an Italian thing. Around 9 o'clock, Moe joins me at the helm. We bro it up at the counter, Copenhagen style. After a while, the Spearses finish up and step inside. Moe offers to comp the meal, but Spears declines. Maybe it's a test of his character, but his character is getting talked down to by his wife. How do you enjoy everything? Wonderful as always. It's good to see you working hard, Anon. I'm proud to see the changes you've made and the man that you have started to become. Yes, thank you for your excellent service tonight, young man. We hope to see you here again the next time we come over. Keep at it, son. Graduation's coming up soon. Then, thanks. I appreciate it. Still not good at taking compliments, but it's nice to hear them. They pay and we exchange farewells. Spears gives me a nod and I return it in solidarity. As they reach the door and open it, the bell fails to ring again. This time I watch it swing and collide with the door, not a sound. Tomorrow brings new thrilling tales. So there's an angry Trigger standing in the middle of the restaurant, shouting about how there are traces of tomato on her pizza, even though she asked specifically for there to be no tomatoes. She's getting close to completely flipping out and destroying the restaurant, and she's already thrown poor Polly out through the window after he tried to explain how pizza sauce is made. Yep, that's me. I bet that if anyone was watching me, they'd wonder how I got here. Fuck you. I used that joke too. Alright, so that's one veggie tail with extra everything except for tomatoes. Got it. It'll be about 15 minutes. Feel free to have a seat. Alright, Moe's out on an errand. Tony's trying to desperately make a new pizza before this lady explodes, and Polly just flown through the air and crashed through the window at the Chinese restaurant on the other side of the street. I can hear threats of poor Polly getting strung up over bamboo sprouts. Think fast, Anon. You can do this. I'm so sorry, miss. If you could come to the register for a second, we should be able to sort this out. You lazy fuckers. The raging berserker turns her gaze to me as she starts to stride toward the man who ruined her meal. Panicking completely, I realize that I can't do this. 10 yards away. At this point, what could I even do to salvage this? 5 yards away. I pray to anyone that could be listening. Son Goku, Viagra Man, Raptor Jesus, Ron Paul, please save me! 0 yards away, she leans over the counter, bloodthirst emanating from her. I lean back as far as I can so as to not have my head in chomping range, in case she lunges. Ma'am, has anyone really been far even as decided? Oh, fuck your memes. Ma'am, has anyone really ever been far even as decided? Her look of anger is slowly starting to turn into one of extreme confusion. To use even go on to do look more like? Good lord, I can't even talk straight when I'm rattling from fear like a tin can in a washing machine. But my inane ramblings keep her busy for long enough that I soon hear Tony approaching. Psst, kid. I've got the lady pie right here. Tony, you're a lifesaver. Bam! Pizza time! Here you go, ma'am. A VeggieTale without any tomatoes whatsoever. They haven't even looked at the direction of this pie. Her murmuring, she folds her arms, still staring at me. And a compensatory coupon for 2 free pies on the house as an apology for the misunderstanding and all the trouble that we have caused you. Her icy gaze slowly melts and she takes the coupons in one hand and takes away the box in the other. Of course, the pie's free this time. Thank you for your patronage and welcome back soon. If I so have to pay for the extra 2 pies of my own salary, I'll put everything on this gamble. With a gleeful expression, she thanks me for the extraordinarily good service. Off I go. Somehow, a $10 bill manifests in my shirt pocket as she winks at me before she leaves, skipping away as light as a cloud. Yeah, it was a setup. The rest of the shift goes along relatively well, then Moe calls me to his office once we've closed for the day. God, I love this. Legitimately, I thank you all that have stuck with me for Snoot Tale. I know a lot of people... Well, Snoot Tale, fuck me. Snoot Game. I know a lot of people, this may not be your game, because there's really... It's not an adult game, but if you are watching this and you do come from the more mature areas of my channel, and you have been enjoying this, you know what? Check out my second channel, Sinfully Pure, where I do a lot of other type of visual novels and other games. I try to kind of diversify both channels, but this one's going to kind of just be this kind of stuff and adult stuff. So if you want to see other type of visual novels like Atomi games and things, and see me playing with my friends like Mad Mike and others, that is the channel you want to be at. Sorry for the shill. You can also become channel members on both channels, but, you know, I gotta shill. It's a rule. What am I gonna do? YouTube makes me shill. You gotta do it once a video. It's the rule. You go check the Patreon. You make Tony or you make Mo happy. You check the Patreon. You check the subscribe star. You be awesome like that. You become a member here. You just be awesome like that. I'm gonna get stuck in that fucking voice, aren't I? This can't be good. Now, Anon, about your behavior today. I'm so very sorry, boss. He's fucking with him. I can't see past what you've gone and done. You understand me, right? Fear starts to set in. I've ruined his life work and his reputation. Would I even get a chance to say goodbye to Fang? I understand, boss. Very good. This makes it easier for the both of us. Now, bag 'em, boys. Let's put 'em in the van. Yeah, they're fucking with him. Polly and Tony take a quick step toward me. Before I can do anything, the rag has been shoved in my mouth and the black bag is pulled over my head. I don't even get a chance to scream. They zip tie my hands and feet before dragging me out through the back doors to the parking lot. I get tossed in the back of the delivery van and I hear Mo and Polly get in the front seats while Tony heads off to the company Toyota. It is Toyota. Fuck you. It's not. Look. Oh, he's fucking Italian New Yorker, so it makes more sense he talks like this. He's from fucking Brooklyn. What do you expect? Believe it or not, we have several different accents in New York. I'm more of Manhattan, a little bit of Queens, but I do know the fucking New Yorker like this. The rude shit. If you watch enough of my streams, that comes out every so often. The van shifts into gear with a gunk shunk and we head off. I can just barely hear Polly and Mo talking over in the front seats, but I can't make out what they're saying. I lay in the back of the van for what feels like eternity. I can smell rust in my own sweat intermingled with the diesel fumes at the half-broken catalytic converter. Then we come to a halt. This is it. This is how I die. Don't get scared now. They lift me up and I can barely resist. The two of them together have no issue whatsoever with handling me. They carry me off, but this trip is a lot shorter than the previous one and I can hear the ocean close by. The metallic door rustles open and we head inside. The sounds of the ocean as well as the distant sound of the city fading out as it shuts behind me. I'm carried another short distance before they put me down on a chair. It's still pitch black, but I can hear them whispering to each other. Noise of metal dragging against concrete as my boss and my colleagues seem to be dragging heavy objects around the place and placing them around me. My imagination is running wild at this point, and my heart's beating so hard that I feel like it might burst. Hey, Tone, where you been? Sorry, boss. It was hard to get something on such short notice. Yeah. Excuse. Put it on the table. I'll get the blowtorch ready. The blowtorch? Everything's ready, boys. Here we go. I just imagine that he's been narrating this entire shit while they've been driving. Tone, you get his arms. Polly, the sack. Here we go, Anon. I can feel them tugging at my restraints. Then Polly rips off the sack from my head, and Tony cuts my restraints. Spitting out the gag, I can finally get a breath of fresh air. Ta-da! It takes a few seconds for my eyes to adjust. Surprise! You did it, kid! I'm at a warehouse, the one I've seen in their pictures. There's even a small motorboat resting on a boat trailer in the back. In front of me is a rugged metal table with sets of small plates, cups and cutlery, and a pot of coffee. 3 chairs are placed on either side of me, which the gang sits down on. There's even a massive cake. Aww. I do like that it actually takes your character name and puts it on there. That actually looked really natural, too. I like that. Wait, was I named Anon naturally? I don't remember. It's been a while. You's been working real hard lately, so we thought you needed a little something to keep you going, kid. You been a real trooper today. The way you handled that lady was impressive. I don't know what to say. This is probably the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. Which might or might not be very sad. Now, kid, we want to give it back to you. You're part of the team now. We're real proud of you. Yeah, you saved me from having to take another airborne trip to that Chinese place. Thanks, everyone. You know, you didn't need to... Anon, shut the fuck up. You're worth it, kid. Now shut up and get a cup of joe and enjoy your cake. You have no idea how hard it is to get a good cake in this time of day. He's right. Moe leans into the table whispering, It's marble cake. I know you fucking love marble cake. I got it for you. I know it's a bitch to find. Just enjoy. And, you know it's about unorthodox to ask you for a cake at this hour, but is this the best you could have done? Cause cut me some slack, boss. We still got a little something to give 'em. Yeah. We's got you something else. We thought it was about time you become part of the family. Moe pulls out a wrapped present from under the table and hands it to me. You're looking good, kid. They all look at me, expecting me to open it. Carefully unwrapping the horrid mess of what was 2 rolls of tape and an entire... Oh, good. Moe wraps like I do. Entire roll of wrapping paper, I find that there's a size 96 shoebox inside. Boss, this might be a bit too big for me. Hey, I think you gonna find that it fits just right for you. Moe winks at me while grinning. I pop open the lid of the shoebox and find a very small hat inside, secured by crumpled newspaper. Tears well up in the corner of my eyes. It's the same kind that Moe was wearing. He's not wearing it today. Looking at his chrome dome, it's exactly that one that Moe's been wearing. Sure smells like it. No need, kid, we know. Moe pulls out another identical Gooner hat, and which he slips on. How many spare ones did he have, really? Moe gives me a consoling pat on my back, reassuring, while Polly and Tony start to cut the cake and pour us coffee. Oh, I love the art. I do. I really love how much work gets put into these. Thank you guys for wanting me to do these mods. Even if just a few of you watch these, I really hope you're enjoying my voice acting. I'm actually a bit of a spoiler for those watching this. If you've seen on the other channel, I've been teasing a new rig model. Lily here wants to get a new one. I just gotta earn the money, and then she's gonna be a 3D unicorn for you boys. Now put it on. Brandish that nice smile of yours and get yourself some celebratory cake. You deserve it. You's part of the gang now. Being celebrated like this is something else. Is this what it feels like to have a family? I mean, a proper family. Fuck, man, I don't even know. I'm a unicorn. We don't have much family. They fucking dump our ass and run. Retelling the warehouse scene, the gang brings tears to their eyes. To mine, even if I'd never admit it. Wow, you're really becoming a gooner, huh? Seems like it. You're going to become an honorary Italian. Maybe they'll set you up with a passport too. Reed seems to think deeply about something. I could use a man with a European passport. You are not involving my boyfriend in your shady business. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. Oh, he had a deeper voice, right? Now, if you want to make some real money, you've got my number. Fuck it. He said. For now, let's just focus on getting our shit together before we're supposed to have our next show. Finally, something we can agree on. Reed promised to go easy on the drums this time. Alright, we'll consider me a misunderstood genius in 50 years or so. Save me a chapter in your memoirs. Keeping their bickering, they return to practicing. I take the opportunity to sneak away now that they're busy. I'll be able to take a quick nap before the next class. And I won't have to embarrass myself by telling any more stories. This is a very good mod, and a very good length. The rest of the week passes without anything particularly happening. I managed to invite Rosa and Stella to the open mic night. Well, Stella invites herself when she overhears me mumbling about the show, and Rosa decides to come along. So, I've said this in the first episode. As of this time, I don't have it. If anyone has the Rosa route mod working, let me know, because every version I've found is corrupted. And I really do want to try to show as many of these as I can. There are probably a few that I obviously cannot show on YouTube. Some people have warned me about that, but we'll see. At the same time, the band's too busy writing their new hit songs to bother me. Bang and I manage to grab a few moments together, but her heart's with the band. Then it arrives. The night of nights has come. I really hope this show goes well. The last time they played here went fine, but it always felt as though just one thing had gone wrong, and then it would all have gone to hell. The whole gang's on a hair trigger, but now they're starting to relax, even if only a little bit. So, how are you feeling about tonight? Man, the same as every time we play. I've got a good gut feeling, no sweat. You've always got a good gut feeling with how much coffee you consume. You know it. Please stay focused. We built a little bit of a reputation since last time. I don't want to lose it. You'll do fine. I believe in you. Oh yeah? Last time you didn't even believe in our cable management, Skinny. I had to tell you off so that you wouldn't mess with it. Fuck you. I chose not to mess with it. Cut him some slack. You meant well. He tried to sabotage our concert. But he fucking didn't, so chill. He's part of the gang now. Don't act like such a bitch. I'm not acting like a bitch. Yes, you are. He's my boyfriend. I won't stand for this shit any longer. Over and over again. Shut the fuck up for once. Damn! There is an awkward silence as Trish gathers herself. Reed just stares at his feet. People are moving past us, streaming towards Moe's. I don't think Trish was doing it on purpose. Hey, forget about it, Trish. Without thinking, I slap her on the back and give her a reaffirming nod. Oh, is this gonna have one with two endings? My time at Moe's has made me a lot more physical in my social interactions. Maybe this is exactly what Trish needed, to see that I'm capable of standing up for Fang and myself. I never intended to get between you. We both want what's best for the band. And what's best for Fang. I hear Fang cough, and I can imagine the glare she must be giving Trish. Sorry, I'm stressed over tonight. I just want it to be perfect. That's what Reedman's here to make sure of. I'm the man with the plan and a minivan. I fucking love him. A minivan? How do you think we got my drums and our amps here? I dropped them off yesterday. What other tricks do you have? I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Sure. Well, how about we get in there? Moe's bound to want to have you check in. Let's... Come on, don't just stand there. Trish looks at Reed, waiting for him to acknowledge their efforts to go inside, but settles on grabbing his arm and dragging him along. It's weird, I kind of wanted Trish and Reed together. We're early, so there's just us and Polly in the restaurant, who's dragging chairs and tables around to set up for tonight. He waves and greets us as we pass, juggling one of the tables to free up his hands to do it. We greet him back before we head toward the office, where we can hear Moe talking to Tony about tonight's plan. So, what's we got here? A lot of small fries trying to make their way up the food chain, you dig? She's part of the family, for Pete's sake. That's why we gots to be the first on stage. But we got a couple big-name locals, too. And they got their names in the spotlight. But little Lucy and her friends get to open up for tonight. I mean, you normally open with smaller people, don't you? It ain't up for question. That's an order. All right, boss. Hey there, the gang's here. Tony's just about to leave, wasn't he? You got it, boss. I will say that certain groups are very family orientated and used to be. I totally don't know this from experience. I have a fun family. Tony absconds to help Polly get to the furniture in place. Oh God, people are gonna dress. If you're gonna do fan art of me as a mobster, I like pinstripe suits. They look fancy, yo. Sorry you had to hear that. A bit of some staff disagreements, but we got it sorted out. So, are you kids ready to take the stage tonight? As ready as we'll ever be. Trish looks a bit nervous. This must be an important evening for her. We sure are. Fang still hanging back by the door, inspecting her shoes with an intense stare. Hey, little Lucy, how you holding up? Looking a bit pale. Moe gives her a reassuring slap on the shoulder, and Fang flinches. She looks up, shooting a sorry smile towards us. Yeah, doing great. Can't wait to go up there. What you talking about? Big smile for the crowd. That's what I'm talking about. Big smile for the crowd. Tell us if we can do anything. Otherwise, I'll leave setting up the stage to you, little raptor guy. All right. I'm your man with the plan who drove the instruments in his van. Moe winks at me and discreetly nods towards Fang. This one's on you, son. This is it. Don't get scared now. Hey, Reed, Trish, can you guys start setting up the stage? I'm going to go on a smoke break. Are you coming along, Fang? She gets shaken out of her stupor, suddenly looking a bit more awake. Oh, yeah, sure. Reed raises an eyebrow, but just nods and heads off the stage. Trish squints at me, but Reed puts a hand on her shoulder and leads her away. I love the little simple animations, but still. We walk back outside and take a seat on the same bench where we sat the first time we came together. I put a cigarette in my mouth and light it, taking a deep drag. Fang's just sitting there, looking out toward the horizon. I hand over the cig, and she takes it, putting it between her lips and resting her hand on her knees. It's gonna be fine. You can't say that. Why not? Because you're not the one going up there with all these expectations weighing you down. Now they're expecting us to have a good show. It's fucking killing me. After her outburst, she takes the cig between her fingers and rests her head in her hands. I know what to expect when everybody hates us. It was easy to be angry at them because they just didn't get it. Now they have actual expectations for us, and I've never felt this much anxiety before a show. I lean over and give her a hug. They came here to see Vom drama. Don't get tired of saying that. They don't expect any more, and they don't expect any less. What if we flop? Last time I felt we were on a small mistake away from total failure. But you weren't, and you didn't fail. Hey, welcome to anything creative. I don't want to do it. Do you know what happens if you fail? They hate us and they'll boo us all out. Then you'll get another chance another day. It will just prove them right. Prove that we're talentless hacks. It'll prove that you got some balls to stand up there and do your best. Fang raises her head, looking up at me. There's fear, a cold, consuming sadness in her eyes. I don't want to be booed off the stage. There's the fearless goth. Where's the fearless goth Petro I know? They're not here right now. Bullshit! Leave a message after the beep. Come on now. You know what you want to. You know you want to do this show. Get up there, give it your all, and then at least you can be proud of yourself for trying. It doesn't matter what they think. If you're having fun up there, then it's going to be fun to listen to. She looks at me bewildered, seemingly surprised by my sudden fervor. We're both sitting there, shocked at how assertive I've become. Moe's cocksure go-getter attitude really has been rubbing off on me. Fang regains a spark in her eyes, straightening her back and throwing the cig away. All right then. Let's fucking go! She gets up, pulling me with her. Reed and Trish would be done setting up. Let's get you ready. Fang nods and we head back inside. This really does feel like a proper part of the game. People have begun pouring in. Polly and Moe are taking orders. We must have sat out there for a while, but thankfully Reed and Trish are done with the stage. Moe looks up at me as we make our way to a table. Hey, kid, I need you over in the kitchen for a second. All right, boss. See you soon. Take care. We share a quick smooch before I head off with Tony. This looks like a nice restaurant. People start trickling in. Some orders dinner, and some just grabbing a beer and a platter of snacks to steal a table close to the stage. As I start serving guests, I suddenly feel a hand grab me by the shoulder. Head on, how's the evening going? Still running around in his grotesquely festive jacket stands Nazer sporting a messenger bag I haven't seen before. Good evening. We're getting ready. We're getting a steady flow of people coming in to watch. You're not going to pull another pizza stunt, are you? No. I'm just here to film. He pats the bag, smiling innocently as he tries to reassure me that he hasn't got an ulterior motive. Lucy banned Mom and Dad from coming here, so we compromised. I gotta borrow Dad's old camcorder to memorize the event. Does she know? Of course. We talked it out. It was either that or Dad would send a few of his colleagues to keep watch. I'm pretty sure that he was joking. Hopefully. Either way, I've taken the liberty to hold a table close to the stage for friends and family. I point to an empty table in the middle of the room. Is Naomi coming too? That bitch ain't coming. No, she had homework she needed to finish. Alright then, grab a seat. I'll come to serve you in a minute. Do you want a menu? No, I'm fine. I'll just have a non-alcoholic cider. I've got to get me and Fang back home tonight. Alright, I'll be right out with one. Nazer smiles, nodding in approval. You're turning out to be quite a dependable man, you know. I really misevaluated you the first time we met. That's sort of a compliment, I suppose? Thanks, you too. He turns smiling and softly shakes his head at my awkward retort as he heads off to the table. I keep serving the guests, glancing over the stage every now and again where the bands have started to warm up. It's getting close to 7, so we'll be starting soon. Rosa and Stella enter, looking idly over the restaurant. I approach and Rosa throws an arm into a hug, and Stella waves hello. It's so good to see you. I haven't been here in ages. I wheeze out a greeting as her vice-like arms constrict my flow. Oh God, they are adorable together. I'm glad you could make it. Hi, I hope we're in time. It was a bit difficult to find our way here. I lost my GPS signal when we were navigating Little Trudon. You're just in time. Rosa releases me, allowing me a short breather. I've already sent Nazer to a table close to the stage. It's for friends and family. I point over to a table as Nazer waves at us. He's in the middle of setting up the tripod for the camcorder. Can I get you anything? Do you have Ramuni? Corona, quiero, por favor. Stella's tarot cards must have tattled on me. I already set Moe's up with a weeb drink. I just asked Moe to acquire some since he gets a mass discount from the distributors. I was planning on keeping it for myself, but the customer always comes first. Got it. I'll be right out with them. God, I haven't had that in years. I'm so used to navigating the bar by now that it's become second nature to pour up and bring out drinks. I like the little turtle in the background. I serve my friends who've started chatting about life in the band. It's nice to see everyone gathered enjoying themselves. Tony's heading up on stage, checking in on the band. They seem to be talking about the show, but I can't hear them over the crowd. When they seem to have come to an agreement, he heads over to the mic. Good evening, people. Welcome to this here open mic night. I'm your host, Tony. Get a plate of gabagool, get some beers. My friend Polly will be managing the bar. He points over to the bar where Polly's filling up some tankards with beer. Now, let's welcome the first band of the evening, Bum Drama. The crowd cheers as Fang walks up to the mic. I almost can't believe it. This is a far cry from the hail of insults they suffered back in the auditorium. We're Worm Drama, and we're here to rock this joint. She quickly looks back at Trish and Reed, who nod. Grabbing the mic stand, she takes a deep breath. We lock eyes. Her nervosity is absent. There's a confident radiance from her. Now that's the Fang that I love. 1, 2, 3, go! The show goes on without a hitch, and the crowd is loving it. After the third song, the exhausted Fang takes a short breather as the crowd cheers before she signs them off for the evening. Thank you all. We're Worm Drama. Our merch table is by the bar. I look over at the table where Reed has suddenly appeared with a bunch of merch. Damn, he works fast. I didn't even see him slip off the stage to set up. Fang and Trish get off the stage as the next band heads up to take over. The Purple Menace and the Punk Petro chit-chat as they walk toward the table, Fang all giddy and almost jumping with glee. Some people in the crowd greet them or stop them to share a few words. I'm so proud of her. Tony gets back up on the stage and starts introducing the next band. Finally, having navigated the crowd, Fang sits down next to me while Trish takes a seat up opposite of us. Great work up there, you killed it. You know it felt great. Thanks for talking some sense into me. I'm just humble worker B. You did all the heavy lifting up there. Maybe you'll get an even bigger gig from this, you know? Someone might know someone leading to a bigger venue. Fang interrupts me by shushing as she puts a finger in front of her lips. Oh yeah, the next band's starting up. I'm proud of just doing what we're doing. You don't need to have the best songs or play the biggest venues to make it as an artist. You just need someone that will passionately listen to you. As long as one person has been touched by our music, moved by our art to better themselves, I feel like we've made it. We're all going to make it. Well, probably gonna get copyrighted with this. I like this. This was good. I'm very excited to see all of the other fan mods. It looks like we're gonna get some good stuff. This one so far has been we've only done 2. We've done a demo and we've done this. I like this. Her explosive self. Upstanding citizen. Bada bing, bada boom. This was good.
I'm just wasting time.
Please, God, don't get me a copyright over this music.
I don't want to hide away.
Hey, all of you writers and you everybody that worked on this did a really, really good job. OJ, get some love. You deserve it, my man. Scargetson, EC Ader, Bob Cesar, Garfield, Spiderbot, y'all did great. Seriously, everybody that worked on this mod did an amazing job. I'm very proud to be able to show you guys these mods. And even if just one of you listens to this or watches this, hey, that still makes me happy. That means one person enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted, so I'm sorry. She's real to us. What? What? There must be an inside joke. Thank you for playing. I would have loved to show more. Oh! Oh, so that was added because of the mod. Oh, that's cute. I didn't even notice that. Alright guys, so thank you for joining us for this mod, and I will see you guys next time for another mod. Don't forget to check out all my other series and my other channel, Sinfully Pure. You guys are awesome as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.